Good morning. How are y'all today? I am so excited to come back and talk to y'all a little bit more about following. Yesterday I asked you, have you ever played Follow the Leader? And talked a little bit about how we all lead. Everybody, we all lead. Um, Today I want to ask you, who's following you? I want you to think about that. Who's following you? Do you have children? Are you married? Uh, Are you on Facebook, which you are? Do you have a business on here? Do you have Instagram? Do you work? Do you have friends? Who's following you? Think about that. And when you sit down and really think about it, it's probably going to surprise you. You probably have way more people following you than you realize. We have a following here on social media. Everybody does. And we get excited, especially if we have our own businesses. We get really excited when we see, oh, I have another follower. That's exciting. It is for me. I love anybody that will join me in what I'm doing. And it gets me excited because I know you're looking for something better. But who's following you? And when you figure that out, stop and think, how are you leading them? I gave the illustration yesterday, and in case you weren't on yesterday's, it was a commercial years and years and years ago, probably back in the 60s. And it was a father and a son sitting down at the base of a tree, I think, but they were sitting down outside somewhere, and the father opens up a pack of cigarettes, or he picks up a pack of cigarettes, and he takes one out and he lights it and he sits it down on the ground, and the little boy picks him up and starts looking at him. And the announcer or the voiceover comes on and says, like father, like son. And that is true in everything we do. Our children follow us. If you are a manager, supervisor, something at your job, your employees follow you, whether they want to or not. That's something you need to think about. Why are they following you? Why do your employees follow you? Also, your children, what kind of an example are you leading? Here on social media, you have followers on social media. What are they seeing? What are they seeing from you? Are they seeing the post that just gets people all agitated? And I mean, there's different things will agitate different people. Okay, let me just say that different things agitate different people. But are you putting posts out there that agitate people in the wrong way? That's going to cause them to react and not respond to what you're saying. Are you putting posts out there that you think are true, but how do you really know? And if you tell me you Googled it, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm sorry. I will talk to you about it, but Google is not a reliable source for everything. You need to realize that, because when you Google, you're going to be sent to people who a lot of times are giving you their opinions, and they're not based in fact. It's difficult to know. You can turn on your TV. Is the newscaster telling you fact, or is he giving you his bias? More than likely his bias. I know when I talk to my bias. I'm a Christian. I am a leader. I'm a former businesswoman in the workforce. I'm now a businesswoman. I own my own business. I'm going to talk to you from my bias, from how I see things. There are some facts. As a Christian, I base everything on fact. That's not a bias. But other things in my life are biased according to how I was raised, my experiences. So, who's following you, and are you leading them in the right way? Are you giving them things that encourage? Are you giving them things that show them how to walk their life and how to live their life in the way they should? Or are you throwing things out there to them that are detrimental to their maybe health, to their mental well-being? You just need to be careful. Be careful look and see who's following you, and make sure that what you're giving them is what they need. Is it uplifting? Is it something that's going to inspire them to do better? Or are you just throwing your opinion out there? And it's okay. Opinions are okay. Please hear me. Opinions are okay. But I get really, really sideways with people who put opinions out there like they're facts. And we just need to be careful, because I didn't mean to get on this rant today. Y'all, I'm so sorry. But it bothers me. It bothers me when I unfollowed a lot of people last year. People that are friends. I'm still friends with them on Facebook. I can still communicate with them, but I don't follow them anymore. And the reason was, with everything that was going on last year, they were spouting so many things that were, for me to see them, would, cause my heart to be unsettled. And I'm not going to live my life like that. And my husband and I were talking about it this morning. My mentor has a group, and there's quite a few thousand in it, but I'm in a smaller group with her, and I listen to her. I listen to what she tells me. I'm paying attention to her. But in this group, I've become friends with a lot of them. I'm also in my life coaching certification. Friends with a lot of people in that. Michael and I were talking about that this morning. I said, do you realize why my Facebook feed is so nice to look at? I don't mind scrolling my Facebook feed these days, because the people who were spouting all of this rhetoric and all of the negativity last year, they're not on my Facebook feed anymore. I don't know what they're spouting now, because I don't see their stuff. But the people that I'm following now, the people that I'm seeing in my feed, it's positive messages all the time. It's things that make you think, things that make you go, what do I think about that? And it's things that really get into the core of who I am and help me develop my character that much more. That's what you should be doing. You should be following people like that, but you should also be putting things out there like that allow those that are following you to be encouraged. You like I said yesterday, you want to reach back and take someone's hand and bring them along with you. So you want to give them things that encourage them, things that make them want to respond in a positive way, not react in negativity. So that's my rant for the day. I really didn't mean that to become a rant. But I really look at who is following you and what type of example are you setting for those that are following you. Really be careful, because if you have children, they're going to pick up your habits. They can't help. But my daughter will be 32 next month, and we are like two peas in a pod. She spent I homeschooled her. She was with me all the time when she was younger. Bless her heart. And she says a lot of the same things I do. She has my mannerisms and some things. I mean, she's her own person. Don't get me wrong. We have a lot of beliefs that are different, but she is still kind of my mini-me. I mean, when we're together, you see it. We laugh at the same things. We make, I can remember sitting on the couch one night and something happened in a clip they were showing from a movie that was coming up. And we both did the same movement and same expression at the exact same time. That's not, I mean, she's my follower. She has followed me. She's done some of the same things I've done. And it's sobering when you think, have I been a good example? And it's the same thing with employees. It's the same thing with people that you teach, like Sunday school, or if you're volunteering somewhere and you're helping out, you have followers. You have them here on social media. You have them in your life. And you need to be careful the example you're setting for those people following you. They're going to watch you. And if they look up to you, they're going to do the things you're doing. So you need to be really, really careful of who is following you and what type of an example you are showing to them. Okay? So that's all I had for today. Comments, if you disagree with me, that's fine. I don't mind. Tell me. I'm not going to kick you off my feed, but if you have a different opinion or something to add to this, please let me know. I'm more than happy to hear that. If you're watching this, I did this live on my personal page. I encourage you to go over to Finding Your Purpose Walk. That is my Facebook group. You'll see more videos like this. You'll see more training like this. There's training in the groups. I'm fixing some of that right now. I'm creating some new training. It's all free. Y'all, every bit of that is free. It's there for you to go out and learn. I have a guide right now on learning your purpose, how to figure out what your purpose is and how to walk in it. I have a guide on setting goals. Don't tune me out. Setting goals, you need to be doing that. And I'm creating one right now on leading. So I really would love for y'all to join me there. Again, that's Finding Your Purpose Walk. So no matter where you're watching this, you can just get on Facebook and type that in and it'll come up. You know, you will have to be approved. If I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're watching this somewhere else and you're new to Facebook, your profile looks, you probably won't get in. I protect my people in there. I really do. I'm very protective. I'm not going to let anyone come in and try to spam anybody in there, try to sell anybody in there. I allow selling 1 day a week, and I have a thread for that, and that's on Saturdays. But again, Finding Your Purpose Walk, that's the group. I would love to have you join me. Just come on over. We'll welcome you there. Y'all have a blessed day. I love you. More importantly, God loves you. Bye.